What is the difference between falling in love and having a crush? If they get a haircut and they're ugly, it's a crush. That's a weirdly valid point. Macabre statues to keep me company outside my new office. Congratulations on the job. I didn't know hell was even hiring. So, I saw this doll at an antique store a few months ago. I kept thinking about this doll, seeing its face in my head. I decided it was time to bring it home today. Alright, I'll give it to you. This is a good example of why white folks end up in stupid situations in horror movies. A zebra is just a horse that thinks it's special. Me and the homies having good dental hygiene with a 9-inch nails toothbrush. I want to brush you like an enamel. How many introverts does it take to change a light bulb? Why does it have to be a group activity? Every computer needs a cleaning keyboard mode where the keys are inactive while you wipe them down. Just turn off the computer, unplug the keyboard, wallow in filth. Gibberish. Hey, is the K word allowed on this website? I forget. I will kill Gasher Gaming. The last thing you'd want to find in your Burger King burger is someone else's Burger King burger. The problem with kids these days is that they don't watch Linkin Park anime AMVS. Just walked my dog past a guy sitting in his car in the dark with the headlights on playing Lose Yourself by Eminem so loud it was crystal clear through the shut windows and just gripping onto the steering wheel and staring straight ahead motionlessly. Good luck, man. I've been there. Me, at 3 a.m. in the middle of yet another personal crisis. I need to learn 2 instruments, 1 craft, and 5 languages. Immediately. Being a spy and biting down on your cyanide tooth to find in horror that it's a glass of warm milk and you fall asleep instantly. These are movies where a creature of another species with a love for good food meets a mess of a human down on his luck, living in an apartment, and the creature can control the guy's action, and he's unwilling at first, but they learn to cooperate, and together they can stop the evil rich man trying to take them down. Well, this comparison is wild, but where's the lie? Putting candy cane pieces in cookies is a bad idea. Did you see them going off to fight? Children of the barricade who didn't last the night. Party games. Naked kill. Get naked and kill people. Break each other's legs. Self-explanatory. We always talk about giving a Victorian child a Cheeto Puff or Gatorade, but what about music? If I travelled back in time and blasted God Rays by Meta Room, they would absolutely perish. I swear, the users on this site are like a bunch of garment factory owners, the way they are always obsessing about what the limits a Victorian child can endure before they perish. Everyone needs to read the... Instantly scrolls past. Why is no one talking about scrolls violently past? Found this cool rock on a hike today. Pauses to admire photo of rock. None of you are real. You're like Tamagotchis to me. Can you pick up my poopies? Have you guys seen this site where you can craft your own emojis out of other emoji bits, brackets, within reason? I call this one, Be Not Afraid. This emoji was present during the writing of Revelation in the Bible. Oh no! My ribcage split open, revealing a grotesque vertical maw, slavering and bleeding with uneven rows of jagged and splintered ribs for teeth. And promise tomorrow! Radiation is insane. There are rocks out there that will pull the seams of your organs apart if you stand too close to them. Hashtag some rocks really do have auras. Hashtag unfortunately the aura is eat, shit and die energy. May your soul be overgrown with moss. May your veins fill with rainwater and your lungs swell with flowers. Is this a curse or blessing? Either way, lay it on me, boys. I can't read cursive handwriting. What does this say? It says I can't read cursive handwriting. Oh, me neither, that's why I asked. This motherfucker is hideous. I'll kill you. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you. An action being punishable by a fine basically means legal for rich people. Oh. Wow, that's... I once dated a rich guy, and if I said, hey, it's illegal to drink on the street, he'd respond with, nah, it just costs £150. Or, you can't park here. Yeah, I can. It costs £35. Like, literally, that's how he saw fines. It was just how much you paid to do the thing. I love how people have been dying for a new Lord of the Rings game, one where you can explore the vast beauty of Middle-earth and become a powerful warrior or wizard or whatever. Then we finally get a new game, and you're forced to be the little cave freak that lives inside damp, dark tunnels all day, idiot. That's no good. Back when cons were only sort of death traps, my go-to cosplay was MS Pauling from Team Fortress 2, because it was quick and easy, and I looked cute, and she's a good character, and one time a guy dressed as Scout came up to me while I was chilling on the C2 Con patio, and was like, "Hey MS Pauling, how you doing in the Scout voice?" And then he fell down the stairs in front of me. What? A girl in one of my classes sent out an email saying, "You'll be having a furry classmate this semester," and my heart stopped. But she was talking about her service dog. Do you have any advice for a 10-year-old? Well, get off the internet and eat as much dirt as you can before it becomes socially unacceptable. People who sleep without socks on make me worry. Well, people who sleep with socks are not to be trusted. People who sleep are weird. I was a sock once. To assure those with allergies to nuts, the company began adding the slogan, "No nuts, 100% coffee," to its packaging in the 2000s. Chock full of nuts has the worst branding, I swear to God. Yeah, I can't figure out why no one will buy from my pillow company. These are absolutely brimming with spider eggs. Notice! Due to the lack of cicadas so far this summer, I will climb the trees and scream in their absence. Oh, you think you could replace them? You really think you would sound half as good? How dare you stand where he once stood? When you ask someone, "Hey, are you okay?" and they give you a thumbs up because whatever bullshit they're currently in the middle of renders them unable to speak, that generally means absolutely not, but I can't be stopped. Thank you for your concern. So my little sister heard the ice cream truck and tried to grab her money and run after it, but she couldn't catch up, so now she's just kind of lying there on the street. The best first date question is obviously, as a kid, did you ever just burn things? You will be able to gain everything you need to know from their answer, or even just their immediate reaction. Perhaps the god of thunder would like to stay for dinner? Remember your vows, Sister Marjorie. Yes, and what were those again? Well, she's about to risk it all. Wait, no, stop. This brings up a good question. How does Thor fit in within the Christian worldview? Oh, I think Sister Marjorie can fit him in just fine. The reason I stay up late is because I don't want my free time to end and tomorrow to start. I feel so called out and yet so understood. Me entering any museum. Man, I'm so excited to learn all the things. Also me. Gift shop, gift shop, gift shop. There are two dragons inside of you. One hoards knowledge and the other hoards trinkets. They're both very excited when you bring them to a museum. When I check my activity on Tumblr, I feel like the CEO of a failing company. Well, that's what the CEO of Tumblr feels too. Next week at the Grammys, I want to see someone throw a chair at Justin Bieber. I've had a taste of award show violence and I fear I now crave it. I almost forgot to mention, this woman came into the penguin enclosure with a kestrel. I said, "Oh my God, is that an American kestrel?" And she said, "Yes." She was outside doing raptor education for the kids, but she doesn't like to get rained on. She was watching the penguins with what I will anthropomorphically project as skepticism. Kestrel, I hate rained on. Human, here is birds in water. Kestrel, no. We all know Furbies lay Orbeez eggs that worms on a string hatch from. But did you know that when a Furby escapes captivity, it will revert back to its feral long worm form in less than a year? I hope this clears things up. By the way, if you ever see me wearing a ram's skull and holding a knife covered in blood up to the elbows, don't even worry about it. If the knife is clean, though, you might want to worry. Just a little bit. My cats have very different communication styles when they urgently want something. One of them stares and the other one yells, and if staring isn't having the desired results, the staring cat will go and fetch the yelling cat to yell on her behalf. 6-hour workday maximum. I'm not kidding. If it can't be done in that time frame, it doesn't need doing. Well, this doesn't apply to jobs like childcare. If I worked in childcare and my 6 hours are up, I would start putting babies in Ziploc bags and shipping them to Turkmenistan listed as endangered fruits and vegetables. I love saying of course instead of you're welcome. Like of course I'm helping you, that's what I do. You are foolish to even consider an alternate dimension in which I'm not helping you. You idiot! You absolute buffoon! Well, I find it awkward and rude because you're indicating that you were obliged rather than of your free goodwill. But whatevs. Hold on, let me put away fucking Henry VIII's milk. You milked Henry VIII? Satanists are so funny because they're always like, we don't really worship Satan, we just worship the self. Like, wow, Satan fooled you twice, you goon. I worship Satan because he has baller-ass horns. Like, man, you're going to tell me you don't want horns longer than your arms? No, I do not want horns because I do not despise my own flesh in the form given me by my creator. Why do you detest your mortal form? Because I want baller-ass horns. Imagine being the first animal to get eaten by another animal in the Cambrian era. You would be like, oh, hey dude, what's up? Oh shit, oh jeez.